All right. Let's see here. One quick thing I want to do before I go live, or well, I am already. I just want to post this real quick. Someone from yesterday? Okay, yeah, it is that one. Okay, I didn't need to zoom in. Discord, thank you. All right, now that's taken care of. Let's see here. Aqualis sounds like an ARC map. Wait, what was the ARC map was called Aquatica and it was dog shit. We don't talk about Aquatica. Yo, what up, Infernal? Infernal, isn't that right? We don't talk about Aquatica. Nobody talks about Aquatica. It's like Fight Club, except you'll get shot. My boom arm has broken once again. So I'm just gonna leave it this time and we'll fix it after the stream, if I remember. Yeah, Aquatica, we don't talk about, ever. Do you suck? I don't know, you tell me. Do you suck ass? Ain't nothing wrong with an ass sucker. We will now never mention it again until the mention that we are not talking about that AI video. I refuse. God, that was annoying. Nothing wrong with sucking ass. I think anybody with a moral compass hates AI. There's a lot of people out there who don't really care and will just send it because money and greed, but I feel like anybody with a conscience is like, no AI, never. There's a reason I'm spending so much money on a cover art piece instead of using AI. Holy fish eggs. So yeah, real quick, this planet is basically almost beaten. I've discovered some stuff about this game. Butt clankers, exactly. We shoot them on the battlefield. All right, let me put in some more fish. So what I figured out is number one, rockets. Oh shit, I'm about to die from food. That's embarrassing. It's not a war crime. That's true, actually. As fucked up as that is, it's actually true. Someday it may be, but not right now. Not until they start learning how to express themselves. What was I about to say? Not a war crime. Exactly. They can't feel anything. We can program them to think that they feel something, but for right now, we're definitely not that far along. Let's look at this number. So yeah, I figured out that biomass actually does impact this number. I didn't think it did. I also figured out that the rockets are some multiplicative shit, so it's not a case of just fire one off for each one. It's like you gotta fire 5 off before it hits the soft cap, and then it stops counting. I discovered all of that, and now number really going up on this planet, and this planet will be done within the hour probably. Can't wait. I feel like every single person that has ever played Helldivers and every single person that has ever watched Star Wars collectively will all immediately become racist as soon as clanker is recognized as a slur. We're all screwed. I've also accidentally created a very, very thick forest here. Yeah, I got nothing for that one. Just a lot of trees. But anyway, what are you all up to this evening? I was planning to stream last night, but I got to the end of the day and I was just like, I'm gonna work on my art stuff and get this done, which is why I'm streaming tonight. I can put the other fish eggs in here. Just realized that. Yeah, it's not a huge amount of stuff, but it's better than nothing. Why does that immediately concern me? Whenever I ask what people are doing and they start off with, it's like, oh God, they're doing something illegal. Oh, well, that's definitely not illegal. That's just normal. If they get more fish. I need more fish. Oh, that's right. I was, yeah, these things. Heard it like once years ago. It's because one of those things where it's like, if it's too old, you just kind of sit there and you're like, did I actually listen to that before? Have I heard this song? I've run in that too. Where I'll hear something and be like, I've never heard this before. And then I'll sit there and listen to it for a little bit. And it's like, never mind. I've definitely heard this before, but it's been a long time. How many more do I need for this? 4 more. I like it when something pops up like in your YouTube recommendations every now and then. Like, it'll just resuscitate something that you haven't listened to in eons. And then you're just sitting there staring and it's like, I completely forgot this was a thing. I'm still waiting for the YouTube recommendations to start recommending me like the stuff I listened to back in college. Like the day that I open YouTube and it's suddenly recommending me like old Monster Cat stuff that was released in like 2015 is the day that I'm going to be highly concerned. All right, so if I remember correctly, the thing that I was working on the other day is I'm specifically trying to get this. I need more, oh great, more meteors, awesome. YouTube's just like, ah yes, this man needs more Mongolian throat singing in his life, clearly. I'm pretty sure he's posted that in Discord multiple times, Mongolian throat singing stuff. I mean, the math kind of checks out. I am out of methane. I have no more fart juice. Well, this is highly concerning. I have plenty of fart juice again. It just makes sense. It's that war song before he charges into battle. He hypes himself up to go out there and shoot robots. Shoot robots or stab things. Whichever one it is. Oh yeah, the other thing I figured out that I'm still mad about, let me finish this real quick, is I finally realized that you can take the larvae, stick them in here, and recycle them, and then I get all that fertilizer that I've been complaining about. That's how you get the fertilizer really easily, and my idiot self just was not making that connection. I need phytoplankton B. I'll have to go back out there and see if there's any more. Why am I not pinning this? I need all the silk. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to specifically make the fish counter go up, because I'm getting tons of animal count for this. So I need more fish. Very rare is it that you can get into melee range with a clanker. Usually if you're in the clanker melee range, you're usually in trouble. Because if you're in melee range, it usually means it's, I can't tell you, the Hulk. Jesus, took me a second. At least in my experience, it's usually a Hulk when it gets that close. And it's like, oh boy, time for me to die. Do not clank the clankers. I don't think there's a permit for that yet. Or the chain, yeah, or it's the chainsaw dudes, and then you're really screwed. This is gonna, and then I'm gonna put, there are so many fish. Oh boy, there's gonna be a lot of fish here, guys. Or the little energy blade dudes. Those guys are just trying their hardest. They're not necessarily doing great, but they're trying their hardest. Typically one of them will get in melee range, and usually I'll always see it before then, and it's just one shot from the pistol and the poor little guy is already dead. He really believed in himself, but in the end, it didn't really matter. I want this shredder machine because I just want a way to get rid of all these phytoplankton without adding more particles to the map. Weird. Weird that you don't get anything back for this. I wonder when the next Helldivers update is going to come out and what it's going to be. Because we know that they put out that roadmap that showed off some things that they were planning. New biomes, at least one new enemy type in the next one, so hopefully that comes out soon. I'm going to move this. That spot over there that I keep teleporting to where I'm getting the other fish eggs, that's the only... There's two spots on this map where those fish eggs come from. It's that spot and that spot in the north. Ah, that's not where I wanted to go. And I'm underwater. It's weird there's no underwater critters. On the water map. The water map has nothing underwater. The only critters that I have found naturally on this map have all been above ground land creatures. There's like nothing underwater. Why can't I drink? There we go. Like, I was hoping this map would eventually have, like, bigger underwater creatures and more of an underwater presence, but it feels like just a glorified land map that just happens to be islands. I don't know. I don't think it's bad, but I think it also is a little bit of a letdown, because I was hoping, like I said, hoping for more underwater adventures, a la kind of like a Subnautica experience. I'm just going to go dump these in the shredder. What map are we doing first on ASA? I'm still leaning towards, why can't I think of the name? Astraeus. I'm still pretty dead set on doing Astraeus. Because I don't want to do one that we've already done. I don't want to do the island. Because I've done the island multiple times and I'm sick of the island. I don't know that I necessarily want to jump straight into like a story map. We can do that. It just depends on... The only thing that's going to depend on is how Nitrado does its server hosting. Because I can tell you right now, I'm not going to be hosting it myself on Ascended. Just because I finally... Like I said, last time I was starting to finally realize how much of a tax it was proving to be on my PC. Not to mention I realized the power bill was going up, so the money that I was thinking I was saving by hosting it locally, it turns out I wasn't. So anyway, we just got to figure. I just got to have to figure out how that works. And then we have to figure out what map it's going to be. And then we should pick the like most ball busting mod possible. There's not enough. There's not even 10. There's not even 10 of us for the server, no? What? Being pickled. Being pickled. Actually, I do need to drink more water. I've started to realize that if I don't have you guys telling me to hydrate, I really don't hydrate. I was doing good there for a while. The last couple of days, I've just been forgetting. The water is starting to taste a little weird. I think it's time to go ahead and replace the filter. It doesn't taste bad. It just tastes more minerally than usual. Based off player capacity and server-side RAM and stuff. I have no idea. I haven't looked at it yet. That's what I was saying is I haven't looked into that stuff, so I don't know those details just yet. And how possible it'll be. Oh, hang on. Come on. There we go. My God, that was bad timing. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, I haven't looked up the specifics for that yet, so that's stuff that I still need to look at. But I was thinking about probably starting the Ascended server, or an Ascended server, maybe sometime in early May. That's kind of when it was... It's crossed my mind a lot more the other day. And I was sitting there starting to actually seriously think about what would need to be done for that and all the things I have to figure out. I feel like there are themes in this channel, and one of them is fixing sleep schedules. It always feels like it's a, all right, hey guys, how's it going? No, it's going great. Fucked up my sleep schedule again. Like, oh, cool. Yeah, the paid mod versus free mod thing is definitely going to be a weird thing to figure out. That was another thing that I've considered. What to include and what to leave out. We'll have to figure that out as we get more into it. But I can tell you right now, the first server is definitely going to be very light on mods. It will just be the ones that we need for like the basic stuff. We're not going to have anything crazy like hybrids or dragons. Well, we may have dragons. No, we probably won't have dragons. Nothing crazy like that. Right. Yeah, the paid mod thing is extraordinarily annoying, and another reason why I like Survival Evolved more than ASA. Can't even fix it with melatonin. Have you tried L-theanine? L-theanine is the only other thing that I can think to recommend, because that was the thing that I had to couple with melatonin to help me. Now I can fall asleep really easily. It's staying asleep that proves to be the problem. L-theanine. It's a muscle relaxant. It helps, trust me. I never knew about it until a couple of months ago when someone told me, and I was like, that sounds stupid. Then I tried it, and I was like, oh my god, never mind, this actually works. Vanilla with Sprinkles is a good mod. It adds in a bunch of different quality of life stuff. I'll look at that one. I know that there was like the Dino Storage or Dino Depot, I can't remember what it's called in ASA. That one's gonna be required. Because I know one of them had the protect from death on dinos, and I know that's gonna be a requirement. Okay, back to, I gotta keep my head in the game. I need this. I'm gonna have to go back to that island. Yep, I sure am. Yeah, let me know. Any of the stuff that we, anything you can think of that we need for ASA, let me know. Like I said, it is about that time. It's about that time that we figure out when it's going to happen and what mods we're going to put on it and what map it's going to be. My vote's still for Astraeus. I think it has to be Astraeus. I don't think we do Valgyro or Ragnarok just yet. I think Valgyro is too small, personally. Yeah, I feel like Valgyro is too small. I would also like to find a mod that increases the tranquilizer power without getting too crazy. I like having tranquilizer stuff in the game, but I don't like vanilla level tranquilizers because there's some dinos that are just stupid. I'm sitting here thinking about Dunkelosius. We also should try and find some of the building mods. Building mods is, I know, another one that was at the forefront of Daedalus's mind. Yeah, it needs to be an updated or an upgraded trank mod, but not one of those ones where it like just scales out of control. Yeah. Yeah, it is, Dolphy. Cause guess what? I really like Dunkelosius as a creature. Again, I just despise the fact that they have created a Frankensteinian horror that shouldn't exist. And I'm still miffed about the fact that we got that thing instead of an actual Dunkelosius. That's not whimsy, it's just nightmare fuel. Think about how upset Frankenstein was to be alive. Frankenstein's monster, it didn't even get a name, actually. I want to fix fossil versions, that way we can get something that doesn't look like nightmare fuel. You know, if that Pokemon was real, its intestines would be hanging out, right? There we go. That took a second. I've seen worse. I'm concerned. I think this is probably enough to get me over the loop. I don't think I've been over here yet. I have been over here. I thankfully have not seen worse, and I will continue to happily keep that going. Thank you very much. I have a feeling that another island's going to come out of the water here soon, and I have a feeling it's going to be over there somewhere. I don't think we've seen all the islands yet. I think there is one last one that's going to pop out. Benefits of living a life mostly indoors, just doing nothing but computer stuff. Yeah, I didn't even explain some of the stuff that's happened since last I streamed this game. 2 more islands surface. There's one over there, which is boring, and there's one over there, which is like all that weird seashell stuff, and that's also boring. Trust me, there's nothing over there. Plants started popping up all the place. The middle finger spires popped up out of the ground, and I moved my base into the middle of this little island in the water, because then I had plenty of room to do other stuff on land. That's all that's happened. Oh, and number went up. Number's about to really start going up here in a second. We're gonna need 3 of these. That should be enough. Now I need this thing. I need 2 of those animal pellets. That. 2 of these. Oh no, not 2 of those. 2 of these. Drop this off. I can sacrifice this. That's fine. Yo, what up, Mad Derp? Welcome back. Haven't been going on this for too long tonight, so... But it has been... It's pretty different from when I was last streaming this. I made a couple more islands pop up, and this whole base got completely redone. I moved off of that and moved in this little aqua base. A number has been massively climbing. I figured out all kinds of stuff that I didn't realize. I finally realized what you were talking about, the recycling stuff. You can't do it on the phytoplankton, but you sure as shit can use it on these little worms. I now have access to an overwhelming amount of fertilizer. I also finally figured out how the rockets actually interact with this. Figured out that it's 5 roughly that you need to launch for each one of these. And finally realized that biomass actually matters. Because I didn't realize that biomass mattered. I didn't think it did. Turns out I'm an idiot. Mutagen, common larva, and honey. I think that's easy. Mutagen. I had a ton of common larva at one point. I think I have shredded them all. And honey. Honey, there we go. I have the tier 3 animal food now. I forgot about that. Now, this doesn't seem like it's very good. It might be crazy, but this doesn't seem like it's that good. It's not infinite. It's something I have to keep doing. All right, that should be enough to make... Well, I'll make 2 of them. Just realized I'm going to need another one. There's no shinies here. I'm being fooled. I need obsidian. I need 3, or is it 1 for this? I don't remember. Why? Infernal's going through the whole slew of noises. And by that, I mean those 2. Imagine if I did that, but one of them is the Discord, you have mail sound effect. That'd probably be much more impactful on everybody than Scare Everyone is right now. Eventually, I will figure other things out to put on there that are not just sounds. Eventually, I will take the time to do it. It will mess somebody up for sure for them to hear a Discord sound notification go off out of the blue. Somebody will get thrown off. Somebody will be confused. I don't know who it is, but somebody will be. I also have Discord muted. Come on. There we go. I have to go get obsidian. Your server and DMs? Hell yeah. Everybody should have my server unmuted. Everybody should have my server amplified. That way you get a notification every time the bot breaks and starts spamming in the notification chat. It did that once, where for some reason, it was one night last year, I can't remember which night it was, but I remember distinctly, it randomly decided that it really wanted to send a bunch of notifications, and it wasn't because the stream kept going down. Like, the stream was fine the whole time, we were talking and everything, but I kept looking up, and it sent one, and then it sent another, and then it sent another, and it sent another, and it just kept doing it. And I was like, what is it doing? Like last time that your planet is the last planet on the list. Lots of yeah. I missed out on everything from Selenia, I think is what it's called. From what I've read is you're supposed to kind of do humble and toxicity by themselves. So I didn't like worry about them in this list. It was either go to Selenia or go to this one, and I figured go to this one first since it was the challenge planet. Quote unquote challenge planet. Check Discord so much it doesn't matter that I get notifications from a server. That works. Fair enough. There's got to be more obsidian on this island somewhere. I need 3 pieces of obsidian. Stream ping. Why does that sound so funny? Stream ping. I'd like to point out that YouTube has not sent a notification yet tonight for the go live. YouTube has completely shit the bed, for lack of a better phrase. It could be the bot. I don't know. This was the notification bot, and I didn't feel like putting any more time into it. Adam must be asleep right now. Everybody knows that the birds need their beauty rest. Yeah, I've seen the system map. I've been following it through all the different unlocks and everything. It's weird because some of the unlocks, it's like, I don't need this. And some of them are like, wow, that's crazy. It was like the second to last unlock is the crafting recipe for energy multipliers, but I have found so many of those in Rex that's like, why would I ever need to craft this? Oh yeah, these crabs have started popping up all over the place. That's all this map has though, is crab. There's nothing else. It's just full of crab. I have not found anywhere on this island yet to get obsidian, and I apparently don't have any obsidian in my storage chests on my other planet, so go ahead and grab this stuff. More crabs. The one thing that I found very annoying on this map so far is trying to get the genetic material to make more animals. Oh, what? I didn't know this was here. There are fish in here. What the hell? Okay, that's a first. Haven't seen that yet. I'm drowning. Oh my god, it goes down further. I'm gonna go get some oxygen real quick. I haven't seen this yet. This is a new one. I've been in this island, but I missed this. Come on. Saw some more clams down there, so let's go grab those. This planet is done terraforming in 2.5 TTI. Once we get it to 5, we're done. Why not try to bring the car? I could have, but I wasn't planning on doing a whole lot of harvesting over here. I just came here, I wanted to find something and get out, and the problem is I don't like dealing with the car underwater and trying to get it up the slopes. Especially now that oxygen's no longer a problem. The underwater oxygen is still the problem, but the above ground oxygen is no longer a problem. We're at the point now where the entire planet, I keep wanting to call it an island. Yeah, that's actually not a bad point. I'd only have to, it'd be a pain in the ass one way and then really easy the other. Though I know I haven't emptied the car since last time I used it. The car is like full of stuff, and I need to get that emptied out at some point. But yeah, next time I need to go out and try to find stuff. The problem is I don't know where I can find more obsidian. I know I have seen obsidian and didn't grab it because at the time I really didn't need it and I was short on storage space. Both on hand and in the car. Thank goodness there's not a gun in this game, because I'd probably be shooting these animals every single time I go up to try and pet them. Apparently I got something good out of here. Something else out of there. I like all these little items that I find lying around. And then I'm left wondering what it was that was worth dropping an item for. So I do remember when I came over here the first time, I did bring the car, just so we're clear. That's actually why my car is still filled. I haven't emptied it since I did this. Nope, this is not good. So there's no place that I know of to harvest obsidian on this map yet. There may not ever be a place. I'd really like to find enough obsidian to make one single more fuse optimizer thingy. Oh, frogs. Okay, we found one piece of obsidian. Alright, I will still be here probably. Unless the internet connection dies or something. I gotta figure out what my next art piece is gonna be. That needs to be something else book related, but I don't know. I haven't had inspiration yet. And I hit a dead end. Okay, so there was nothing in here. Oh, I remember this. There's nothing in here, and there's nothing on top of this either. What is this storm? What is this? So yeah, we're getting pretty close to being done with this map. We're getting super close. So we're gonna have to start considering what to take with us to the next map. What is glossy under there? Oh, it's more shells. The one thing I learned is definitely bring along the quasar generator, the fusion reactor thing. That thing just puts in so much work. I hope Selenia allows you to put down the osmium drills, because if I can put those down, my life will be so much easier just purely because of super alloy and iron. Those are the things that I have very quickly figured out are a complete pain in this game to try and live without. Almost more so than sulfur, but sulfur obviously we figured out was definitely a nuisance. Alright, there's a hole. Come on, stop jumping out of the water. I need you to breathe. Okay. What is down here? I didn't know this was down here. I wonder if there's another secret down here besides this, or if this is all it is. Actually, I don't need that. I need that if I need anything, and I want that. Don't need none of those. Don't need none of those, technically. I just need obsidian. Okay, so this is a fake hole. Doesn't go anywhere else. I know I saw obsidian that I didn't grab. I don't remember where it's at, though. Did I check these two? Being too obsidian short sucks. It's one of those situations where I don't know what I could possibly deconstruct to make up that difference. Because I think the only thing that I've spent my obsidian so far on have been the fuses. And I don't want to get rid of them. Because we have a fuse, we have two different fuses being used on pressure. We have one fuse thing being used on the heat generators and one on oxygen and another on animals. I don't think I can break any of those down without it just being a loss or like a net even. Yeah, I don't have any answers for this right now. Other than just to go back and drop off all stuff and then go see if there's anything over there that I missed. Because I did not do a whole lot over at that island. That island over there, that purple one, is extraordinarily boring. There is nothing going on over at Purplelandia. Purplelandia sucks. The middle finger... The metal... Jesus fucking Christ. The middle finger... There we go. Middle finger spires over there don't have much going on either. They're pretty boring. Alright. Time to drop off some stuff real quick. Oh, just one. That sucks. That off. Drop this off. That off too. I forgot to drop this off. Put that in there and this in there. Don't need to be holding all these worms. Oh, I am holding all these worms. Don't know why I'm holding that. Don't know why I'm holding this. Or this. Or that other worm. Oh, or these frog eggs. Why am I holding all this stuff? Is anything else used obsidian? The teleporters are using obsidian. I do not want to get rid of my teleporters. I have the exact right number of teleporters right now. I don't need another one, but I do not want to lose the two that I have. Yeah, I don't think I've used obsidian for anything else. I think we just have to find two more pieces somewhere out there in the world. Oh, I did empty the car out at some point. I don't remember doing that. Alright, I'm gonna go back over there because I don't think... Why am I going this way? I just realized this is stupid. Well, too late. I'm gonna go to the purple island instead. Because I forgot, I have a teleporter to the sulfur island, so there's no point in bringing the car over to the sulfur island. There's a point of bringing the car to the purple island. Purplelandia. Think it's somewhere in this direction. Oh, but yeah, anyway, finishing a thought that I had earlier. I'm disappointed that the entire undersea portion of this game map thing is just this. Like, this is it. Just nothing. Even after all this time, the number of plants, there's like no plants, there's no wildlife. It's grass. There's grass underwater. Just normal grass, the exact same models as what you see above ground. What do you mean? All right. See if we can find a magical missing obsidian piece somewhere. Maybe by some strange chance, there's one more piece of obsidian somewhere that we have missed. I'm going to start deconstructing all these because I need to be able to see what we have and what we don't have. I don't want to keep running up to every single clam and being like, have I opened you? Have I opened you? Nope, haven't opened that one. There we can... I don't know why there are so many purple crystals on this island because I have not found a use for any of them yet. I don't remember what they're used for, but apparently I really don't care. Whatever they're used for, it does not make number go up. Oh, and there are no wrecks on this planet either, so it's useless for portal generation. Thing in there. Oh, more ligma seeds. I'll take that. I don't need a spacesuit. Ah, I may not have opened these. Well, doesn't matter. There's nothing in them. How about you? Well, more petri dishes. Awesome! I love petri dishes. Need more water. There's gotta be some more things left on this island. Do have a couple more ideas of other things that I can stream. A couple other things I want to stream. Obviously, whenever we start Ascended, that'll take priority for a little bit. I think at some point here soon, I don't know when I'm going to start it. I want to do a playthrough of Pokemon XG and see if I can actually finish it, because the last time I did it, I didn't finish it because it was part of the YouTube series and I could not keep my motivation through it. But Pokemon XG was incredibly fascinating, and I want to take it a little bit further and see what else it does. And then we can do 4 hours of Battle Bingo on stream, and I'm sure that'll be fun. And not at all infuriating. Where'd we park the car? Oh, there it is. Let's see, what else? I feel like I've been over this island forwards and backwards. I don't think there's anything else here. I feel like I'm going in circles. That leads back over there, and I've already checked there. Is this anything? Nope, this is definitely not anything, but there's a clam. And there's nothing in the clam. Cool. This planet is going to be completely terraformed before I ever figure out if there's another obsidian somewhere on this map. I'm going to find the third obsidian piece right as the map finishes terraforming, and I'm going to be so overwhelmingly upset. I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm done. And it's going to go ding, and I'm going to be like, ah, shit. Have I been over here? I don't recognize this. Oh, this is just a back entrance into... Wait, no, I really don't recognize this. What is this? Clams. Nope. I'll tag them just so that way they're not sitting here anymore. Oh, what's over here? Warning, hydration level low, even though you've been swimming in water for the last 20 minutes. Amazing. I also find it amusing that like the instant you land on this planet, you can just drink the water. I mean, obviously I have the mask attachment that allows it, but I figured that you wouldn't be able to do it until you reach like a certain terraformation point. So it's amusing to me that they could have sent you down with a thing to drink water through your mask. And they were like, nah, you can just suffer and drink ice. Dude's name was Conflicting Icicle, and then it just turns into barf. How conflicted the icicle must have been. I just realized I can't teleport the car. I don't have the car thing on this map. I never built it. And I don't think I want to build it either, especially since there's not much time left. Oop. What time is it? It's 9:10. I feel like we're done with this in the next 45 minutes. If I could just get 2 pieces of obsidian, that's all I need. 2 pieces of obsidian, and we are probably just instantly done. Two pieces of obsidian increases my biomass output extravagantly. It would hypothetically just end it instantly. It should theoretically be pretty close to instantly, just the sheer amount of animals that will suddenly start popping out. Be a lot of fish. Well, we're gonna try something different. Let's try something different and see what happens. I don't think we're gonna get lucky because I know we're gonna need this eventually anyway, so I think it's time to go ahead and do this. Got that. Need that. I also need that. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Give me that. And I need... oh, poopy. Let's see if I have enough to make another one of these pulsar quartz thingies. I do have enough to make one of these pulsar quartz thingies. So now we can make the extraction shuttle and theoretically go back to the main base. Or the main planet and... can I not build this here? Wait, what? Why can't I build this? This has to be on land? What? Okay. Sure, whatever. We'll just put it here. Right, interplan, not the extraction one. We need this one. Wow, it's expensive. Just imagine if we had obsidian in one of my storage chests. This would be much less frustrating. When we get back to the main planet, we need to go ahead and plop down an extractor and an obsidian spot so that way we don't have to worry about this ever again. All right, well, I need to be able to craft multiple of these. So, oh my god, we need obsidian. Okay. Problem that we have suddenly encountered. Huh. Huh. It's not where I wanted to teleport to. So this is a very interesting problem. I can't go anywhere. So even if I make the I can't make the interplanetary rocket. Because I don't have any obsidian, and I have no way to get more obsidian. I'd have to dismantle my fuses, which I really don't want to do. What is the limit on these, I wonder? Let me try experimenting and see what happens if I build the singletons. Maybe I get... Let's just try this and see what happens. Oh, go ahead and make a couple of them. Why not? And then I need 3 of these. So I'm wondering if I can build these and use these to replace what I have, and then I'd be free to do whatever with everything else. It can optimize 5 machines, so that's the limitation. It won't be able to get all of them, but it gets a couple of them. Hypothetically, you're not going to get the same bang for your buck. Only a slight amount of bang. That's still better than nothing. How much of an increase is that? Oh my god! 441,000. That's so much number go up. So we will have to dismantle something. Singleton is such a goofy word. I have no idea who invented it, but I am so used to that word just because it pops up all the time in collectible stuff. It pops up in Magic the Gathering, even though I don't play Magic the Gathering anymore. I used to. It's a big card game word. Very big card game word. So yeah, it doesn't shock me that it's in Dulce, because I think it was in Hearthstone too. I'm going to dismantle one of these. Oh, get that out of there first. I'm going to dismantle one of them. I don't think it's a huge deal to lose that. It definitely is going to hurt on number go up. Yeah, that definitely stings number go up. But animal number is still going up, which is nice. This is what I really care about right now, because I want that to cap out. Okay, so I can use what I got here to make the things that I need to launch the thing. And then I can go back and I can actually get some more obsidian. Don't have any more of those. We'll just have to let this run for a minute. I'm gonna go grab more methane. We should have more methane over here now. All this. I need to make another. It probably doesn't matter now. I should have made a tier 2 thing just purely for methane. That would have been smarter than what I'm doing here and just taking the lazy way of not rebuilding this. How many did it make? 4. Ah, crap. Now what are we out of? I wish it would tell me what we're not. I bet it's uranium. Nope. It's zeolite. At long last, zeolite is finally something that we don't have enough of. Hey, we got Pamela trees. We finally can make the Pamela trees. Excellent. Squash, tier 3 fertilizer, and tree bark. Ooh, baby. That's gonna suck to make on other planets, but we'll be able to make a few of them. So when I go to a new planet, depends on if it has wrecks or not. Like, I don't know how to prioritize. So like all the knowledge I gained from what we were missing on this planet, I don't know if that's actually going to correlate to another planet or not. Like on this planet, I should have brought along seeds for eggplant, and squash, beans, and mushrooms. And I'm pretty sure I only brought along eggplant and mushrooms. I didn't think about the beans and the squash. It also turned out that fertilizer was a huge roadblock initially, so I should have brought along some fertilizer. And everything that I brought along for the osmium drills was completely pointless because you can't drill on this stupid map. I don't know if any of that's going to be an applicable problem on the next map or not. Wow. This area over here has gotten a lot more planty. That's the technical term that we're going with, is planty. Frogs. Let's see if we can find some things to mine up. I was kind of wondering if we were going to run out of zeolite eventually. Like, we had so much that I just wasn't really thinking about it. But then it was like yesterday, I was staring at my stock and I was like, yeah, I think we're going to run out before this is over. Thank goodness there's like 1 million zeolite on this map for some reason. Even though there's no obsidian. Those frogs are everywhere now. Of course I found a piece of obsidian here. Awesome. Well, if I happen to find one more, I could set up the good fuse before I go back to the other planet. No! Let me up! Let me up! Okay. No, no. What is that? A taboo? I'll take that. Damn it. I mean, yes, but damn it. So all of my obsidian was hiding over here somewhere. Cool. All right, well, I'm going to go back to base and make the good fuse. And then probably make another one of the animal fuses. And then I'm going to construct my rocket and go back to the other planet. Because I don't really know there's much... I mean, I can do a couple more things on this planet. I feel like I should... It changes the priorities of things, but I definitely still need to make the interplanetary rocket. Yeah, I still need to make an interplanetary rocket. We should do that. And then once that's made, we can sit back and kind of look at what else there is and figure out... Well, shoot. Because we cut that in half too. Thinking way too hard about this. Make rocket first. Make the rocket first, then we can make something else. And then we can figure out what we're missing. I think we are going to have to go back to Planet Prime, and I think we're going to have to set up an obsidian thing. Get a bunch of obsidian, and then come back here and finish up the fuses and everything, so everything's nice, neat, and buttoned up and optimized decently. Then we can go to Selenia and probably cause a natural disaster, if I had to guess. All right, rare materials. There you go. Crystals back over here. Put my weird frog eggs in there. I feel like I should bring along tier 3 fertilizer when I go to the new place, just because there's so many things that use it. Maybe like 4 pieces of tier 3 fertilizer just to be safe. And then I need to bring along other pieces of regular fertilizer. And go. Okay, got those. That. That. An osmium thing. I don't have enough for an osmium. Shoot. Do I really not have enough for osmium? It never ends. It never ends. There's always something else that I need. Well, I can look and see how much obsidian I have left now. I have 4 pieces of obsidian. So I can make I can go ahead and replace that over there and get that back online, which is probably important. Because I think we took a hit. Something just flashed. Oh, that's what flashed. Did you pervert? Nice. They're like, oh yeah, I got this. Yeah, and that's like, oh wait, shoot. Nah, mess it up. So that should restore pressure back. Okay, pressure's back to normal. Need to go to the Sulfur Island. Go Sulfur Island, drink some water. BMC? Why is this? So, I'm pretty sure I know what that stands for. However, in my head, my brain immediately was like, ah, yes, not BMC, it's GNC. And I was like, ah, yes, it's car related. Like, no, I know it's not. But for a second, my brain was like, ah, yes, cars. What are you grinding for in that game, then? This is Guild Wars 2 moment. I will never read it as Garden Warfare 2. It'll always be Guild Wars 2 for me. It is not possible for me to look at that and think anything other than Guild Wars 2. I just realized that we're limited to the number of times that we can go back and forth between planets because of that energy multiplier. That is a small concern. Dolphy's trying to convey Balloons Monkey City, and everybody is like coming up with other things. It really is a Garden Warfare 2 situation all over again. That's the point that we're at today, where it's like you say some random string of letters and numbers and it can mean like 12 different games. Or things in real life, as I proved already. Wait, I didn't go up here, did I? Did I go up here? I don't think I did, but there's not really anything up here that I care about. I'm pretty sure that crab was doing the crab brave there for a second. Oh, I found more obsidian. I am going to have a conniption fit. How much more obsidian before I can make the nether portal? A lot more than what I currently have is what the answer feels like. Technically, we can make a portal. It's kind of nethery. I don't think it uses obsidian, though, ironically enough. It's been a long time since I've played Minecraft. I don't remember when the last time was I did it. Didn't I do my old Minecraft mod on stream, or did I not? I know I did. Okay, I did do that on stream. I couldn't remember. It's been too long. I do not have enough obsidian to make another one of the doodads. Because I remembered that for Minecraft, we did the Pokemon thing on stream. But I couldn't remember if I had shown off my old mods on stream. If I remember correctly, I was building something near a bay. It was like on an island and I was in a bay, if I remember correctly. There we go. Now we can go to a different planet. Does this mean that if I have one of these platforms on another planet, I'll actually land on that and I won't waste the rocket? Because that's sure what this makes me think of. Because if I don't waste a rocket, then oh my god. Because I will be very, very interested in that. Hello, little fella. Even when it's modded. I thought it was funny how on Cobblemon we had the setting wrong initially, so we were just stuck in one biome. we were like, why does it just keep going? Why is it just this? What is happening? It's just plains endlessly. Like what is uh-oh. And lo and behold, it's like, oops. Nope. 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 Okay, we are full up. Yeah, there's actually a reason to find other biomes and hunt them down in Cobblemon, and then we just completely hamstrung ourselves. I don't know why I keep saying it as a we thing. I was the one that screwed it up. I was just like, aha! Behold, I have learned how to press button correctly. Infernal gets 50% of the blame just by existing. He gets proximity blame. It's like the Ultra Space, but overworld. Ultra Space would actually be pretty cool to see in like Minecraft. I wish Minecraft had more like dimensional stuff outside of mods. Like the dimensional stuff in mods is always so fascinating to me. Like going these different like totally different wild places and seeing all kinds of different things. That's why I like my old modded mod pack more than anything new. Infernal's ears are twitching in the shower and he has no idea why. He's like, huh. No, he sneezed. He just sneezed in the shower and he doesn't know why. Because someone's talking about him. Alright. So... they're just going to affect those 5. That's unfortunate. Imagine having that... they'd die. I'm pretty sure a person would just straight up die. Okay. I'm gonna make some Pamela trees. Some good old Pamela Anderson trees. Squash and tier 3 fertilizer. Let's go bully some larvae again real quick and see if there's any new stuff. That's alright. Okay. .7 Ti. It's getting close. It's 3 things. Alright, so we know that one of them is balloons. I know that's been requested a few times. And one of them is Minecraft. To see what actually has changed. And get my mind blown by how different it is now. What's the third thing? Can't grab that one for some reason. Oh, and do Pikmin again. I need to go and find another Pikmin mod. I need to go find another Pikmin mod to play through. Because I'm definitely not going to go do Lands of Torture again. There's no way. We'll do something in the future where it's like a subathon and it'll be like, yeah, if we get this many subs, we'll do Lands of Torture on stream again to make everybody hate themselves for ever suggesting this. Do Pikmin. I feel like there is no way you could convince me to do Pikmin. That is like one thing I do not want to do on stream. That game is unhinged and very cursed. Oh, this is going to take a hot minute. Oh, oh, that was just sitting in there. I was like, what? I forgot to put that in there. The Teletubbies Pikmin mod. Oh, God. Isn't that just what Pikmin is anyway? I feel like if we do another Pikmin mod, it's going to be... Power Cut is one of them, and I think the other one is Evergreen. See, Infernal is unhinged and very cursed, and I still let him in. Good point. Do Pikmin 2 Caveless? I'm trying to remember the details of that one. I mean, obviously it's a cave. I thought there's something about that one where it just didn't work right. Am I thinking of a different one? I must be thinking of a different one. Yeah, we could do caveless. It's like telling a meth addict to stop smoking meth. It's not gonna work. Oh, I have plenty of stuff to do for this, don't I? I cannot remember what the recipe is for tier 2 mutagen to save my life, but tier 2 mutagen is so easy to make. Then I'm gonna need that and that, because that doesn't matter. That, and then give me a piece of phosphorus. And boom. Do I even have another nuclear rod? I think I finally ran out of nuclear rods. Oh yeah, crap, I ran out. Aw. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't have 3 of those. Oh, I do have the heat multiplier fuse. I forgot I got that. This is so overwhelmingly slow and obnoxious. I don't want to leave the planet yet because I'm really curious to see if something else ends up coming out of the ground. If another island ends up surfacing and it's like, oops, all obsidian. It's a GIF. Okay. That's one of those where I look at it and it's just like, I am not sure that I get it. What was I about to do? I don't remember now. You're still not sure what it means either. I like how when it the heart closes up, it forces them to kiss. That is not the right thing. This needs to go, right? Yeah, there we go. Get some more Pamela Anderson trees. Do it. 1 second. Hang on. Let me change out the mushroom. Let me swap the mushroom real quick. I have to find. Oh, that was easy. I was about to say I have to find the mushroom first, and then just voila, there was mushroom. This may be one of the rare times where I have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the stream. At this rate, this may be one of those times. Okay, so I want to summon. I need cobalt and super out. Okay, cool. Yes, my jetpack just decided not to do anything. That's awesome. You thought this was a rocket? You're wrong. This is actually a submarine. I did not expect to stay attached to it for that long. Oh my god! Like I said, submarine. It's confused, but it's got the right spirit. So I'm hoping to get a little bit of uranium out of this so I can make another rod, and then I can make another fuse, and that'll pretty much be it. I don't know what else we'll do on this map at that point. Other than start prepping to leave. They're hitting my trees. My beautiful trees. Come on, let me out. That is the downside of having so many trees. I can't see where these meteors are raining down at. They're somewhere in here. I can't see the rocks through the trees. There's a second one that came down here somewhere. Let's see. Oh, there we are. I don't think that's all of them, but that's enough at least to get us another rod. There's peace. Enough to get us another rod. And it looks like another one came down over here. Actually, it looks like two of them came down over here. Maybe? I feel like I have the TI on this planet substantially higher than what I have on the other planet. At some point, we'll go back to Prime and optimize it and just see how much the number really starts going up. Because I did not optimize Prime at all, because I did not understand how much of an impact plants and animals actually had. Again, I didn't think it mattered. I didn't think it did anything. I was very wrong. The game did not make it very clear to me that it did actually do something. Oops. Okay, let's drop this off in radioactive. This turned into at least one rod. For the rod. Oh my god, what is happening? Okay, so I got that, so then really is just make this. Boop. 196. Oh. 130,000. Yeah, I'd say we're looking pretty good now. Animal number is very much going up. Animal number is skyrocketing. Everything else kind of sucks right now, but whatever. See, I don't know if that works the way I think it works. Let me Google something real quick, because I want to... If this works the way I think it might work, then we have another option here. Oh. Nope. Not work the way I was hoping. Okay. This is going to be a one-way trip. The problem is we just don't have a lot of energy multipliers. And without energy multipliers, we're kind of limited to how many trips that we can make. So I guess there's the reasoning for having the ability to make more of those, which is stupid. I'm going to start prepping. I think it's time. So even the music knows that it's time. The music knows it's coming. The great departure is inbound, where we leave this planet and go and do the exact same thing to another one. Want 4 of these at least. Don't have any nitrogen. Or no, methane. Methane. I don't have any methane. I know what I'm doing, I think. Oh. I was really confused why the third one was empty. I somehow accidentally grabbed that one before I grabbed the middle one. It's kind of talented. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, make 2 of those, and now I didn't put any phosphorus in my inventory because I'm an idiot. Awesome. Love myself. Okay, so we know we're going to have to bring along squash seeds and bean seeds. Need a couple of eggplant seeds and a couple of mushroom seeds. Those are kind of the big ones that I remember. We're going to need enough of that pulse quartz to make a few of those generators. I now understand how critical this is going to be. Those... That can go over, I don't know, that can go in here. So what am I missing for this? Oh, what do we want to take a guess that I'm running out of now? Gotta be osmium, right? No, it's not that, not that. Not that. Wait, what do you think I'm out of? Oh. I know what I'm out of. The thing that I'm really out of. By the time that I have everything assembled and ready to launch for this rocket, I think the planet will be terraformed. There we go. Ah, 404 Ti. Meme number. Enjoy it while it lasts. And it is gone. Meme number. We didn't really get to know it. Gone so soon. Maybe we meet another day on a different planet. Oh, meme number. Need to get rid of all of these, but I'd like to get rid of most of these. All right, so got that harvesting. We're going to have to count out everything, and we're going to have, oh my God. We're going to need to bring along enough materials to make 2 separate generators. Oh boy. This is a lot to think about. There's a lot to think about right now. It's been so long. It's been so long. And by that I mean it's been like 2 weeks since we've moved to a different planet. I have to actually consider stuff again. I gotta consider it pretty heavily because there's a right answer and there's a wrong answer to everything. I think a right answer is bringing along Big Tree. We definitely need at least 1 big tree. We probably need to bring along 2. Bring the seeds, bring the stuff for the generators. I need to bring stuff for the drills. If I bring enough for 2 drills, that's probably enough. That's probably enough. Because I can move them around. It at least gets us started. So there's enough to do 1 generator. Get stuff for water collectors when we land. Where is that? Tier 3 drill. We'll need super alloy rod, osmium, and iridium. Well, bad news about that there osmium rod there, Failer. We're kind of out of that yeehaw. I need 3 osmium rods. Yay! Oh, I don't want to go all the way over there. Back to the Sulfur Island. Unless Unless... Okay, we're still gonna have to go back to the Sulfur Island, but it's not gonna be as bad as I was thinking. Do I need to bring over anything else? Ooh, yes, bring over 2 of those. That's fine, that saves us a little bit of money. Gives us a little bit of spending money. And go ahead, bring along 2 of these. Why not? Screw it. Go! I could bring along enough materials to make the interplanetary exchange rocket, and we could just have that right off the get. That would be like really busted. That's the really intelligent move that basically makes the entirety of the next planet a complete joke. Because if we end up needing something, we just launch rocket and solve problem. I feel like maybe we don't do that. Man, I don't know. It'd be kind of fun. Be kind of fun. It'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool and it would make things a little easier. I'm going to also shred these trees because I think I'd rather have the materials back on these. If I make another tier 3 fertilizer, tier 3 fertilizer, I'm gonna need more of that methane. Go back over here and grab more methane, see if we can. So I'll make another one of these, make another Pamela tree. We can put that into the thing, and that'll give us 2 trees to bring along with us, which I think is going to be necessary to get a nice big boost right off the bat. Sneezes at me. Okay. I will wipe my glasses off. You know how many times I've been sneezed at where my glasses just like act like a windshield? Turns out glasses are really handy for that type of thing. I don't know what we've run out of in terms of quartz. We've run out of something. It's not methane. It's not, must be, is it zeolite again? It's zeolite again. I guess that's something that we'll need to request from that rocket. When it comes back, we'll send it back for zeolite so I don't have to go back. Well, we'll have to go back to that island anyway. I need phosphorus. Pieces. Make 1 tier 3 thingy. Oh. And come back over here. Put this in. Put that in. Put that in. And go. What did I put in wrong? I had to look at that for a second because it was throwing me off with the indicating that something was in there that it needed. I was reading it wrong for a second. I was like, what? Now it should be good. All right, that'll give us the next telemetry. I'm going to start purposely mispronouncing it in different ways to try and keep my sanity as we get in this final stretch. 4.21. It is dang close. Go up the thing, go back, find more osmium. And then when that other thing gets back, we'll fire it off for another round of zeolite. And then that'll take care of most of the big important stuff that I can think of. It's just making sure that we have enough power so I don't have to worry about power. And then obsidian is going to be a problem. I don't have a way to get obsidian here. We'll have to see if another island surfaces that has obsidian on it. If it does, suddenly we have options. But if one doesn't, I don't know what we're going to do. I guess I can dismantle some of my fuses and use that, so that way we definitely have a way to... Because I would like to put up... Hey. I definitely want to ensure that we have access to the fuse. I want energy multipliers on my power when we get to the next planet. I don't want to live without that. That's just way too handy to not have to worry about power ever. Not going to bring along any bioplastic nuggets as easy as it would be. Actually, I probably should, now I'm thinking about it. I think a couple of those will go a long way. If we can build like an early tree spreader and put a Panelia thing in it. So we'll need to kind of do the same exact thing that we did on this map, where we come with the ability to make the tier 5 pressure drill. Just a good one to have right off the bat. For the amount of resources that I have to use for it, it's just really efficient for starting off on a new planet. I like this little area. This is kind of cool. Now that there's actually stuff here. Some weird crabs and some frogs. Shoot, we're gonna need even more osmium. I might dismantle a couple of drills before we go, because I don't want to go through the process of getting a whole bunch of osmium. Mostly because I think we've exhausted our osmium sources on this map, unless another island pops up. I don't know if there is another island, though. I feel like we've got them all at this point. I feel like if we were going to see another island, it would have already shown up. Unless it is some, like, hit 5.0 TTI and be blessed with just infinite obsidian, which would be nice. Infinite obsidian would be very nice at this point. I don't think we're going to get that lucky, but we'll see. Put that in there. Sort that later. How much time has this got? 150 seconds. There is no point. Is there a point in waiting? There's a point in waiting because I can get other things ready to go. Let's go see if we can get more larvae to throw in the recycling machine. I think it's hilarious that you can just shred larvae to get useful resources. That seems more than a little unhinged. And doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But okay. There's just simply no planet where I would have been like, ah, yes, it makes sense to go ahead and makes sense to go ahead and shred the larva to get fertilizer. Ah, yeah. Because that's just what you do. Maybe I should bring along my big butterflies too. Yeah. Let's get some fertilizer. I should also look and make sure that I have enough to build an ecosystem really fast, because this is just wonderful for the multiplicative effect that it has. seriously, getting all of that fertilizer is nuts. What do I need for this? Oh, I need to drink or I'm gonna die. Tier 2 fertilizer, common larva, algae, water bottle. I'm gonna need tier 2 mutagen as well. Don't need to throw in the water bottle. I suspect there will be ice on this next planet. And a bacteria sample. So that'll let me make one of those pretty quickly without having it be too much of a headache. Not having bees was really annoying. So let's make that not be really annoying. I will need about a plastic nugget and the tree bark. Let's just put 4 in and see if we can bring those along. Let's put in 3 things of fertilizer, and then we need the osmium rods and the super alloy, and then we can start figuring out what we have room for and what I need to leave behind. Definitely bringing along the circuit boards. Those were important for things. Don't remember what it was important for at this point, but it was for something. So I'm going to need one more of those. So I will need one more piece of zeolite. Yeah, I want to get a bunch of beehives for sure on the next map. I also really like the ecosystem for fertilizer. Because a lot of those other butterfly larva types that it gets you can be broken down into something that gives fertilizer as well. It's also really good for getting all the different levels of mutagen. Because if you get mutagen you don't need, you can probably break it down into one of the others. Took me way too long to realize that. It's like I had so many tier 3 and I needed tier 2 and I had no tier 2 and I was like, oh man, this sucks. And it's like, wait a minute. Let me break it down for you. Starts breakdancing. Starts breakdancing, breaks neck. That would be my luck. Guys, watch me spin on my head. They just left out the part where they're like, oh yeah, by the way, for break dancing, it breaks you. That's where it got its name from. I like how I can just jetpack up a cliff for no reason. Either physically or mentally. Or both! Porcano Las Dos. Why have physical damage when you can also have emotional damage as well? Pack both of them in for a nice 2-for-1 deal. Yeah, okay, we made it. I don't know if there's anything up here. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I got up here once before, but let's find out. I don't think I need much more zeolite than this. I think this is probably fine. It is just that pulsar quartz. I don't know if there'll be a way to get it on the next map, but we'll see. I will say, something I wish this game had a little more of that feels a little lacking is I wish there was more. I don't want to say the word complexity, But I wish there was something where you could take like more action, like it was more active in the approach. Like with Satisfactory, it felt like I was just constantly doing things to keep things expanding and expanding and expanding. Whereas in this game, it feels like I do two things and number starts going up and then I can just leave and not do anything else. I think with Satisfactory was I had to build this thing, to build this thing, to make more of this thing, so that way I can make this thing, so I can complete this phase, and then that gives me this thing, which makes this thing, and then does this thing. It's lacking a little bit of that keep moving forward element. But that could also just be because of the fact that this is already a beaten save and I'm not like, I haven't restarted. I will restart when I go to Toxicity or Planet Humble. That's where I'll make a new save file. Because I think those were both designed to be approached with fresh files and not a used file like this one was. All right, got all the zeolite. This should make up the last of the crystals that I need. By that, I mean the one. Okay, give me both of those. You know what? Go ahead and give me that. Give me that. I want the freedom. We are not going to have enough to make a fuse. So obsidian is going to be a very high priority target when we get to the other side. No, we're out of that. Awesome. Oh, that's fine. Just needed the 2 for that and the 1 for one of those other things. Osmium. It was osmium that I still needed. I need 3 osmium. Excellent. And then I'm gonna dismantle, I think, 2 of the drills. These are gonna be in my way. I need to figure out if I can make another uranium thing. We're under attack. Oop. I think the uranium that I'd calmed down earlier has despawned. Oh, no, it hasn't. And there was another one that came down over here somewhere. It's probably buried now underneath these other meteors that are coming down. I wonder if the next planet will have relevant meteors. Because the meteors on this planet were incredibly irrelevant. Oh yeah, we've got enough to do a uranium pod. Very nice. Okay. Make me my 1 rod. Thank you. It's just... Yeah, it's just making enough for the pressure things. I don't think I have enough osmium. Do not have enough osmium to do that. So I think it's we dismantle 2 of those that we have here, and then that's it, and then it's just to go. Oh, and the car. Can't forget the car. The car ended up being overwhelmingly OP. I do not want to leave the car behind. Also, the car had a uranium rod in it, and now I'm mad. Put that in there. Trying to keep everything organized, even though the odds of me seeing this again is very slim. We probably won't come back here. I need to put the eggplant in there. Stop that. Cutter. You may want to see a doctor. It feels like I've been streaming all year. Is it just, I mean, that's probably just because I increased the streaming schedule, so now I show up on weekends and sometimes on off nights. I genuinely think it's just because I've started doing nights that aren't Monday, Wednesday, Friday. No, we definitely haven't been streaming that long. This has actually been a relatively short stream so far. We've only been going for like an hour, about 2 hours actually. I'm just gonna drop it in here because I don't care about that anymore. Let's go. And 8 women staring at. I made them fast. Hey, that second image looks like what it looks like when I take my glasses off. Ah, yes. Finnick POV. Warning, food low. Well, let's eat some eggplant and not have food be low. They run. Aw. Okay, grabbed that. And then I guess I'm just gonna take the beans and squash with me. There, that should hypothetically be enough for everything that I need. The only problem is I'm not bringing a fuse with me, which really sucks, but there's no way for me to do that, so... Yeah, I don't have a way to get another obsidian. I guess I could go break down the teleporter that I've been using for eggs, and then that would let me start off with a fuse. And then I could have the increase on the generators and be fine. Because we don't know how hard it's going to be to find... You don't know how hard it's going to be to find anything. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe we just send it because we'll be able to get this stuff probably pretty easily. I assume sulfur is not going to be a pain like it was. All right. Give me 1 second. I am going to have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Hold on. That noise. Oh, my boom arm is about to explode. That's going to be fun here in a second. Boom mic. Almost got back. All right, hang on. Okay, it didn't explode yet. It's getting ready to. The only thing holding that boom arm together is a single thread. It's the last thread on the screw that's holding it in. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna go dismantle that teleporter. Oh no, I said we weren't gonna do that and we'd be fine without it. If I knew of a place to go and get a little more osmium, I would, but I don't know of another place. I don't think there is another place. It was just those two and we stripped them completely. I think we're just gonna end up deleting 2 drills and taking those with us. We definitely need 2 drills just to get started. I really want to sit here and mess with this boom arm and try to fix it, but... I also feel like the theme of the last few streams has been how much I hate this boom arm. I wish I could just have like a little attachment here on the desk or something. It'd make my life so much easier, but unfortunately, like it doesn't work with this desk that I have. All the boom arm attachments, they make them so that for like desks that have a square end, not a desk that has this nice fancy end. All right, now hypothetically, if we forgot anything, we should be able to just shoot a rocket up and get it. I don't want to leave until we have this planet fully terraformed, which shouldn't be too much longer. I take that back. What is this terraform at? I'm sorry, what? Huh? Is this planet a 6 instead of a 5? I thought it was a 5. Oh my god, it's 7. So... what did they want you to do? Did they really want you to just do nothing but like interact with planets you previously went to? Ritual has been completed and your sins been washed away. They're probably still lingering. Give me a piece of squash. I'm gonna go ahead and make another fish thing. I don't think there's a point in doing another one, but... I know I have the ability to make another one, so I'm just gonna do it. Bioplastic nuggets. And phytoplankton B. This one's got the shower. Why was it being blamed for and what? Oh, that's when we were talking about the, it took me a second to remember. That was the incident for the Pokemon Cobblemon thing where you and I were sitting on a seed where it was literally just planes and nothing else. And I kept saying we fucked it up. I kept saying we, and halfway through I was like, wait, no, what am I saying? It was a me thing. It was just me. I was in control of the settings. Oh, come on. It's just all this crappy. I'm going to go throw this in the shredder. Well, at least this planet will finish oh my god, I'm having issues tonight. This planet will finish terraforming while I'm gone. It's pretty much good to go. Lots of fish. $275,000 increase to animals just for that one fish farm. I think that what they wanted you to do on this, I think I finally have figured this out. I literally think they wanted you to do nothing except make tons of these tier 2 fish farms everywhere. That was a case of I'm in water, please drink. Yeah, because with the resources that we have left and the resources that we're still getting, the only thing that's sustainable to keep exponentially scaling with is fish. That's it. That's all we can exponentially increase with is fish. So I guess they just wanted you to make 1 million of these fish farms everywhere and just go ham with fish, which is actually kind of cool. You'd be like making so many. You'd probably hit 1 billion with this at some point. Because yeah, all you need is the tier 3 fertilizer, and there's just like there's endless. All 4 of these, I can count. All 4 of these materials, including the eggs, are infinite on this map. There is no end to them, and they are all extremely easy to get. If we came into this with what I know now, we would just build 1 million of these and just slam fish. You wouldn't even really You wouldn't even really need. Actually, that's also something that's you can make a lot of. You can make a whole bunch of those fuses. If you had access to easy obsidian from another planet, you could just infinitely scale around with just this and go completely ham. Unless I'm waiting for it to hit 5 TTI because I want to see if another island ends up popping up. Because I still think that area over there is suspiciously empty. There's a whole horizon over there that has nothing in it. Surely something is supposed to go over there. I'm really suspicious of this giant gap. I'm suspicious of that giant gap. I'm kind of suspicious of what's going on over there. And I'm a little suspicious that there might be something else over there. But that is the one that really feels obviously empty. Or maybe there's nothing left. Maybe that's it. Maybe there are no other islands that are going to surface. Imagine we just sit here until this says, oh my god, that is a hell of a thing to put in there as the notification for me to go and drink. We're definitely gonna die when we get to the next planet. I feel like the next planet's gonna be it's gonna kill us. We didn't die at all on this map that I remember. I'm 100%. Yeah, I'm 100% positive that at no point on this map did I die. I had multiple times where my heart started beating and everything went black, but I was always able to save it. I think. Wait, did I die once? I think I may have died once, but I don't remember what it was. Something got me, and I think it was on day 1. Like day 1, I forgot to drink or something. I think I died over on that island, maybe. That sounds familiar, at least. I feel like if you did a deathless run in this game, it would be more annoying than anything. Because you'd die to, like, just forgetting to exist. Yeah, it was one of those two for sure. Oh my god, I can hold everything I want to take with me. I am not going to have enough to bring the drill. Okay, what do I leave behind in order to build drill? I don't need all those eggplant seeds. Yeah, starvation sounds likely. I am stupid enough that water could have possibly killed me. I do have the car. I did get the car. I'm gonna bring along enough seeds for 2 eggplants because I really want to bring along 1 single drill. I'm gonna take this drill with me. Yeah. I don't think I have 1 extra slot, but I'm not thinking of anything I'm forgetting. What else would I bring? What else would the Finnick bring? I'm gonna bring that, I think. It feels dumb to leave here when it's such a small thing. This is a tiny tree spreader. Yeah, this is... So hypothetically on the next planet, I should either be able to find the materials... There should be ice. There should be ice. If there's not ice, then there should theoretically be a way to do water collectors. And if we can't do water collectors, then I have no idea how we survive. I am going to bank on there being ice. I know there was no ice on this planet, but I'm going to bank on there being ice on the next one. I am waiting to see if this island pops up, if there is another island. I'm going to open my phone real quick. I'm going to Google this. Wait, what the fuck? I typed in Planet Crafter Aqualis, and it's showing me images from some hand soap brand. You're doing drugs? What kind? And did you bring enough for the whole class? Wait, what was the funny joke? Oh, I didn't see it. It was in between. Oh, I'm sorry. Isn't Deathless that one old guy you play? No, that is Dead All the Time. Different person. I can see how you make that mistake. So, other island groups, frontier islands, low platforms, sulfuric islands. There's another one. There's multiple? So that's that one. What's this one? Oh. So that's that one. What's this one then? Okay, so that's tied to that one. This is that one. Okay. Doing the drugs the doctor gave you for your inability to breathe. Nice. Makes sense. Make a deconstruct to bugs for Woda if it has petri dish with 3 Woda and algae, but oh, I see what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You're talking about being able to deconstruct the petri dish to get the water out of the petri dish. I don't think we're gonna need it. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. We have enough resources to make the important stuff, and then we have wiggle room to do the rest of it. So we will have the ability to make a recycling machine when we get there. Okay, we're going. I'm ready to go. I want off this planet. There's no more islands. It's just waiting for number to go up, and I don't want to sit here and wait for number to go up. Spike. Goodbye, tropical island. It was nice living on a tropical island for a little bit, and now it's time to go to hell. I am pretty sure the next planet is actually going to be hell. So, Clam Planet, out of 10. If I had to give it something out of 10... 7.2 out of 10, not enough sulfur. Oh, okay, well, there is ice. Good news. What in the fuck? Whoa, what the hell is going on here? Okay. About to have an interesting experience. Put that there. And then... I have to remember how to play the game now. Okay, this planet is very strange. All these basic resources that you take for granted, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, by the way, you have to survive with just this again. Good luck. All right, now we have that. What is this? Selenium? Fascinating. I like how that was just not on the other planet. Oh my god, there's like tons of stuff lying around everywhere. Oh my god, there's so much of it. It's just a field of stuff. Oh my god, I forgot what it was like to have access to resources. It's just what I've always wanted. All right, let's drop all this crap off. All right, we're gonna make the power supply. And we're going to immediately have number go up, I assume. Number go up. There it goes. Building up ASA, see the mod name for the Dino Balls. There were a couple of different ones that people used in different things. I am near positive that the one, it was like Dino Depot, I think. Because not only was it, we needed the one where the dinos, there was a setting for like dinos not dying. That's it? Okay, cool. Wow, we have the tier 5 jetpack unlocked already. Holy cow. Excuse me? Can I steal this? Hello? Oh, wow. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, I forgot what it was like to have resources. Oh, hot damn. Yes, please. Oh, this is so nice. God, I love this. Okay, my opinion of the other planet has just dropped considerably. Oh, look at this. Oh, so wonderful. Oh, man. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, golly gee willikers, how nice. Ah, the Fennec is gonna have a good time all again. Infernal, if there are any other if there are any other mods that you can think of for ASA, let me know. I always see people complaining on the Reddit about how much they don't like the car and like how useless it is, and I'm just sitting here like, this is the best thing since sliced bread, and I love it. What? Why can't I do that? That's weird. Why are we unlocking things so fast? What is happening here? Why can't I build off the edge of this? Okay, my plan was to build off the edge of this and make like a big thing here, but I can't. Look at this. It won't let me build backwards. That's confusing. Fine, I'll just build sideways. Iron and silicon. Kind of exciting to finally get off that other planet. You're fully for decent. A lot of people complain about the rovers because of how difficult they are to drive around, which I understand and I get. I'm not going to argue with them on that point. Those things are extraordinarily annoying to drive around. However, it's really nice that you just have infinite oxygen. Oh my god, there's like a ton of stuff going on in this map. Interesting. We're gonna need... There might be something that pops out from there. I see sulfur down there. I immediately see sulfur. It's beautiful. Why is the ice wig? Okay, the ice is wigging out. Oh look, crop circles on the planet that I came from. Well, now I'm scared. Oh, this is giving me like Borderlands the pre-sequel vibes. This is very much giving me Borderlands pre-sequel vibes. I dig it. That was unironically my favorite of all the Borderlands games. The pre-sequel's great. Crazy, crazy potions? What's that do? I haven't heard of that one. You give me the rundown. Put the seeds in here. Put the fertilizer in there. You can take my circuit boards and my zeolite and my osmium and this and this and that. And that and that and this and this and this and that. And goodbye. So... now, I want 1, 2, 3. All right, we can use the drilling platform again, guys. Yay, I could actually put it down. How wonderful. Oh, thank God. Oh, I can get sulfur already. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, thank God. I need iron right now. And now I'm going to go out in the car and goodbye. Wait. Okay, before I do something really stupid. I did bring along 3 aluminum. Or no, I probably found these. So I just need some iron real quick. Poly life potions, from gender swap potions to drain hunger dinos, bunch of shit, and even singular trank for what I could see from a current level. Okay. I'll take a look at that and see if there's anything in there that might be too broken, but not too bothered by it. I know they're gonna add the other Genesis map at some point, and then we get that octopus that does the weird stuff. It's like a potion brewing octopus. If I remember correctly, it was Fable was the first time that I saw something where it's like, ah, here's something that just swaps your gender. And I remember that the potion for it just looked like a dick. And when your character finds it the first time, he holds it up heroically to the sky, and it's just it's a dick-shaped flask. And it's like, ah, behold my potion. All right, now we should be good to go ahead and go to the funny-looking place. Let's see what we find. So now the question is, why did people stop doing stuff here? I don't like the fact that it's all abandoned, but man, it's really cool. Look at this. It's all space stuff. It's all space stuff. I like the space stuff. I will be honest. I didn't think that door was going to open. Okay, I need a card key and then I can get in there. Why are their cars so much bigger than mine? Why do I have the tiny car? Access card. Long ways to survival have been easy. We've held on, never given up, brightly to care. Despite some minor tensions when the group morale is very high. Okay, time to find out what happened to these guys. I forgot what it was like to find resources. Oh my God, look at them all. You know that picture that they use of the Labrador where it's staring off in the sunset and its eyes are kind of partially closed and it's like just kind of like soaking in the sunlight, and everybody uses it as like a something bad's about to happen and it's kind of embracing the end. I feel like that Labrador right now, but I'm not embracing for the end. I'm just enjoying the rays. Just like, oh, I've been waiting to get some sun in my life for so long. Oh, there's so much to look at. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. All right. I have made an executive decision. I am going to steal this place and make it my own. I'm going to have to find super alloy somewhere. Actually, I wonder if I can find any super alloy around here real quick. The fin needs some super alloy. I can deconstruct that for rods. Oh my God, there's so I can't. I'm in the stuff. check arc. Hold on one second. I'm in the middle of having a mental meltdown. My brain is in the process of melting. Hold please. What does it say? Aqua Affinity. What? What is the Hulk potion? Ah, there's a forever baby. I'm sure that's gonna go well. Level up experience potion? Holds my brain. Thanks, Dolphy. Thanks for having my back. I appreciate it. Got my back like a butt crack. Healing potion 100%. It costs 100 raw meat, raw prime tinted berries, and narcotics. I don't know what the Hulk one does, but the name... Oh, wait, there you go. Huge amount of strength and carry weight for 10 minutes. Wow, okay, if they're that expensive, then it's no biggie. I was about to say, like, that seems extraordinarily OP, and then I saw the cost, and I was like, oh, never mind. Yeah, it's probably no big deal. Ain't a thing but a chicken wing. If your back has a butt crack on it, then you need to see it. Well, where's your butt crack? What if I just take their home? Wait. Can I just live in here? Can I live in here? Do I have... No, I don't have any oxygen. No! No! They call your ass, you're behind for a reason. This is tough. Why are you yelling at me? Just a normal mind wipe human and dinos will also reset harvesting levels, but it takes a mind wipe. It takes 100. What the fuck? Stop fucking yelling. I'm sorry. You better be. I don't know where I want to build my little doohickey base at. Oh, I can just delete these apparently. Guys, I'm having base paralysis. Like, it just makes sense to just add on to this and make some kind of like pseudo base here. It'd be all cozy right here. If I like built in here and have like a little thing. And then we could just take everything they had here and make it ours. What's this over here? I'll be honest, I'm really glad that didn't open. It looks like a dead end. Your two rockets. Super crafting. Use this to boost your crafting skill for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, it will return back to normal. 100 black pearl. Anytime I see something where it's like 100 like crazy pearls, I immediately am like, okay, that's gonna take forever to craft, so it's probably balanced no matter what it does. Unless there's like a way in ASA to just get millions of black pearls. I built the base here, just kind of overlooking this thing. It would give me access to it and not limit me to the interior of this. Warning, oxygen level critical. You're about to suffocate, dumbass. Probably not worth it by the time. Exactly. When it costs that many black pearls, it's one of those where it's like, nah, is it really worth it? 100 black pearls is a lot. There are some maps like, why can't I think of it? Aqualis. Where that much, it was like, okay, let's, okay, why can I not build this here? What do you mean? Is the Ingram unlock potion? What's that one do? One of five. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, that one might be slightly busted. I think you found the one that's a little busted. Imagine just having that on at all times and being like, "Ah, yes, this is fine." Trying to extend this forward because I want to put a door on the front of this, but I want to put it in a place that makes sense for it to still be a door when I'm done with this. Warning, hydration level low. Thanks for telling me. Appreciate it. I'll get back to you in a couple of business days. I really wish I could take that car. I want to use that thing. That car looks sick. Now we have a really long hallway. Yeah. What's the level up one do? So I have the 2 there. I just need my drink to get 2,000 XP. It is 10 rare. Oh. That one looks a little off. That's the one that looks a little off. Fed up of polymer use this to be immune. I could see that one being... honestly, I wonder if that's just like anti-annoyance. That one might be fair, but the level up one, I am pretty sure the level up one falls on the side of this might be a little too strong. Because that's insane. Like, you can just belt out tons of XP for not a lot. I assume that there are still ways in ASA to get tons of rare flowers like there are on some maps in ASE. They multiply its cost by 10. Something like that would probably have to happen to make it not so insane. Because I feel like at that, I feel like you could really belt some stuff out. Maybe I'm wrong and I'm worrying about nothing too early, but... feels like I could get out of control real fast. Okay, now I have a little bit of space in here. That's nice. We have some room. Not a lot of room, but some room. We need to figure out where Super Alloy is on this map now, because I don't want to make it by hand. I immediately want to go inside the happy place and see what else we can find that I missed. So we did all of... oh, we didn't do all of this because we stopped. Me all that. Me all that. That one's talking about how happy he is to do something. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably drugs. Oh, and then this leads... Oh, this just leads up in here. So they were working on this place and didn't quite finish it. Yeah. That is... I don't know if that's a window or not. Nothing too exciting there. More of those heat things. We could probably get a nice, decent boost to heat pretty early on if we just keep deconstructing those and stealing them effectively. Yeah, there's another one in there. I think we can just keep deconstructing them. Deconstruct, reconstruct. Where are all the people? Causing some machines to malfunction, but I hope Ari likes the new children's area. Oh god, they had kids here. Why does it feel like I'm in the middle of like an alien situation and everybody is dead and there's something horrific on this rock that's like just marching around and it just hasn't found me yet? Definitely feels like one of those things where I just haven't been found. The aliens are really shit at their jobs. Hey, no kidding. Legacy meat spoiler? Oh, that'd be nice. Just a way to spoil the meat. Sounds like a legacy meat spoiler. Ooh, yeah. Okay, got that all sorted out. Let's go steal some of those radiators we keep seeing, since we've seen a few of them now. In fact, I saw a couple other things over here too that we could steal. I did not craft a new thing, so let's make a new one of these. Nope, I need the other one. So I just need titanium. All 12 of the free paleo. Okay, like I said, first map we need to go a little small on, but I'm definitely down for putting some of the paleo ones on there. I don't want the first map to be overwhelming with the number of stuff. I want to hit it a little more au natural. Just because it's, you know, the first time there. I need aluminium, which I don't have any of. That's unfortunate. Never mind. I have one thing of aluminium. I have a couple of things of aluminium. Give me a circuit board, please. Oh. But it's split. What? That's weird. It's a tier 3 heater that we're making, so I just need one piece of titanium and then I can pop one of those out. This map is so much more interesting than that other map. That other map sucks. After, like, I forgot. It's just been so long since we've been on a map that doesn't suck. Now that I remember, it's like, oh my god, what were we doing with our lives? The one piece. The one piece of titanium. Imagine we get to the end of the One Piece story and it's literally just a piece of titanium. The One Piece is titanium. And we'll put this down here too. Now I got some heaters online. It's better than nothing. What TI do I need to be at to start making Can I make one of those already? Let's see. Where's my lazy button? Because I really like the lazy button. The lazy button's fun. Where's my lazy button? There it is. 2 osmium. And 1 super rod. I'm pretty sure I have it the other place. We need to get a screen online so I know what level things unlock at. Got no way of knowing right now. You can keep that. I would like to snap into a Slim Jim. Just give me that. How is it raining already? What is raining on me? What do you mean? We just got here. It's raining. It's raining. This is not water. There's no way this is water. I don't know what this is and I don't like it. There's no atmosphere. What do you mean? Is this a bug? I'm concerned. I feel like it shouldn't be raining. Nope. Don't like that. I need super alloy really badly. But dump it all in there. Okay. If I can make this, I'm just going to go ahead and send it. Did I leave? I left my tree bark in the other base, didn't I? Oh no, here's some tree bark. And then I need 2 things of tier 2 fertilizer. Okay, cool. I need zeolite. I'm sure trees will do fine here. I'm sure that nothing bad will happen. 100% certain this is not gonna be ethically questionable. Hey, look, another bot. We got 2 in one night. How about that? Let's go put some palm trees on the moon. I am sure nothing bad will happen. Okay, well that MTI is skyrocketing now. Hot damn. So I need... Oh man, there's so much stuff that I need. Go ahead and give me all of the basic minerals, because I'm probably going to need all of it. I want that. I want this. I want that and that. And give me that too, though I don't think I can make that just yet. I need some silicone. Not to confuse with silicon, that's something else. I feel like the bot names are always something unhinged. Resting coupling, what does that mean? Sweet. Sweet. Okay, so we are... Oh, that's why it's raining already, because the first thing that we're going to get is a water cycle. Not bad. I like how biomass is already going up, just because of the planter. Cool, now show me blueprints, because we do already have blueprint ships being found. Tier 2 recycling machine. What's that gonna do? Oh, it's gonna be less of a pain in the ass. That's good. This is useless. This is gonna get me killed. That's interesting. That's fine. That intrigues me, because Mega just sounds cool. I mean, we all know how good Megas are. No more blueprints to decode. Okay, cool. Well, I'm depressed now. Thanks. I need iron, silicon, and magnesium. And by that, I mean I'm just gonna go back to the other base and grab more stuff. Okay, my interest in the game has been rejuvenated by going to a new planet. This is suddenly a lot more interesting than the other map. So far, Prime was definitely a 9 out of 10. Aqualis is starting to drop. I said 7.2 out of 10, obviously, for the meme, but in real talk, it is much lower. Give me my eggplant. Oh, I can't eat my eggplant. Oh, my eggplant. Give me. Eat. Give me. Eat. Yeah, Aqualis kind of sucked. Aqualis kind of sucks. I think I'd give Aqualis like maybe a 5 out of 10. Oh my god. I mean, damn. Hold on 1 second. That's going to take a hot minute. Yeah, I know. China's going to want their wall back. How dare you steal it? One adds a new tickle chicken. Fire Spino. Oh, I know which one that one is. Is that actually a free mod? I thought it was paid. New Moza is nice. Crypticolitis. Hell yes. Bungardius? What the hell's a Bungardius? And why does it sound like a bunghole? So wait, is the tickle chicken and the Spino not paid for? I thought for sure those were paid for. That was paid at one point. I wonder if it's like temporarily free and it's going to be paid again at some point. What am I missing for this? Nah, I could be missing anything. I'm going to go back in here and see if there's anything else. So we went through the middle tower. We've not gone through this over here. What is that image? It's like a dog. It sees food. It's like food. The official mod page. Nice. Fennec approves. That's funny looking. It's literally like a dog. It sees food in your hand and it wants it. Oh my god, I forgot what it was like to have resources. I am pretty sure I'm not going to have enough room for anything else that's in there, so I'm going to take my happy self back over here and make some room. By make some room, I'm going to attach this. Excuse me? Oh, is it freaking out because of the stuff on the ground? Yep. What's happening here? I saw it turn green for a split second. What is happening? Okay, so it's green on the roof. It's green. What? That's confusing, but okay. I'm such an idiot. I'm like, I have room. Oh, I have room again. How wonderful. I can build stuff. I could do things. All right, priority, next thing, let's see. So we can build that. I wonder if we could build this already. Oh my god, we can. That, give me that. Yes, this is fine. We're putting bees on the moon. Go, bees! Do your best to survive. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. That's hilarious. This means I can make this now, too. Dino Painter? We technically had Dino Painter on the other one, but I turned it off. The reason why I turned it off because it kept the excitement factor of finding a dinosaur that was in your color, because if you had the ability to make the dino in your color whenever you wanted it, it did mean that you basically just, there was no fun in looking for colors out in the world. Maybe that one was like too stingy to turn off, but I think it did create translation. He's a shiny hunter. True. It did create those fun moments though of finding something that was someone's color. Instead of just always being guaranteed like, ah, yes, now I have the thing. All right, let's see. New blueprint received. Tier 2 rocket engine. What is happening in space? Me going to a new planet must have just absolutely caused it to just skyrocket. I'm just curious. I wouldn't think me going to a new planet would count for that much, but there must be some multiplier on it. All right, let's go over here and open up this. Oh, hey, oh, hey, ho, ho, ah, okay. I like how we landed on this moon and just instantly were like, go plants and bugs, it's fine. Am I out of water? I'm out of water. Let me go find some ice. I wonder if that means I can actually go ahead and turn on the atmosphere water accumulator things. Make it ridiculously expensive in single use. Yeah, we could. I'll have to play with it and see what options we have in terms of actually being allowed to do all the editing. Like I said, I haven't done it through Nitrado before, so it'll be a bit of an experiment. If I was doing it locally, I know exactly how to do it, but I think Nitrado is as easy as copy paste. I did do the plants in reverse. Oh, never mind. Water is no longer a problem because water has just magically already spawned into existence. I really do. I jumped straight to the hard planet and made me hate my life, and now it's just like, oh, now I can do the easy one that's not even slightly a challenge. The math checks out for me. That's the way I usually do things. I like to go and do the thing that makes me hate life first, and then I go and do the easy stuff. Though I will say in Aqualis' defense, it wasn't like awful, but there were a couple of things that just made it needlessly annoying. I wouldn't call it a challenge, I would just say needlessly annoying. What's the max level gonna be? I just figured it'd be the default, the 105. Okay, I want to make Biolab. I don't have the super alloy for that though, do I? I like how I made all these water bottles and it's like, oh, never mind, don't need them. So what are we short on in terms of super alloy? Can I make a recycling machine? Because that'd make my life way easy. I need super alloy for that as well. I can make the blue chip for that. I'll go ahead and put this down here so we have it because we're probably going to need it. Just need silicon and magnesium for this. Let's see, you need this. The house just vibrated and I don't know why. Dino level? No, I haven't decided that. No clue. It's probably going to be default. I think the question's going to be, do I put any scaling on the levels? That's kind of the bigger question. What do I set the scaling at? There's a really good chance, if it lets me do it, it will literally just copy and paste what I have from my normal server files and we slap it into the Nitrado thing. Okay, so now we have that. I need 3 super alloy, which we don't have. We're already completely out of room. It literally took me like 3 seconds to just absolutely stuff this place full of stuff. How many more times because I use the word stuff? So, okay, something I put in there is what it wanted. Your stuff. No, stop that. What else do I need for this? Aluminum? I have enough aluminum, so it's a question of, do I have enough of this other crap? This is fascinating. Oh yeah, we'll probably also for ARC have the boosted breeding rates too. Even if like I have to restart from 0, I will reset those. We also will probably have a modified version of the levels that we had on the last map. If I can make it happen. You know, wait 3 days for the dino to grow up. Yay! Yeah, that stuff is annoying. All right, we have that now. Okay. So I need more super alloy and aluminum, and I don't know where it comes from. What am I out of for the super alloy? Cobalt? Is it cobalt I'm out of? Hang on. Like I keep getting the pop-up in my corner. It keeps saying Infernal is playing Crosshair X. Is this what you wanted? Yep. All right, so the reason why I needed one of those desperately is so I could make another storage unit. And I'm going to start moving the storage units over here. This is where all the future ones are going to go. They're going to go in this place. Okay, so if we go down to the other base real quick, we can grab food from there and then go out with the vehicle and see if we can find anything else. When I restart my save file, I'm going to miss this car. I know, I figured it was always open. It's one of those things. It's just funny that like anytime you change your games around, it pops up and it's like, hey, he's doing Crosshair X. Behold, he's doing Crosshair X. Hey, did you know he's still doing Crosshair X? By the way, he's doing Crosshair X. Like, thanks, Steam. Not your fault. It's Steam's fault. I know that. It's just funny how, like, obsessed Steam is with spamming it. Why is there grass already growing? Is that... Okay, this is not making any sense, but okay. Super alloy. Well, enough, I don't need those, so I'm not even going to bother collecting them because they're a waste of space. Everything except that. My God, I'm drowning in resources. What in the world? It's still crazy that we just got here and it's already popping off. Also, oh my God, it's like there's nothing here. What? It went from like there's so much stuff to there's nothing. It's so empty you can see the texture repeating. I popped a wheelie there for a second. And now things are back for some reason. Cool. I feel like they probably just didn't finish populating that. What is going on over here? Oh, I see more stuff. Well, we are rich. We have all the stuff I could possibly ever need. As opposed to the last map where I had nothing. This is where they were keeping the alien. Oh, this must be a megadome. Is this a megadome? This sure looks like it'd be a megadome. Ooh, excuse me. Go get food? Hell yeah. Production multiplier. We can make another storage unit with this. This is so fascinating compared to the other map. My God, that other map was terrible. My God, my opinion of Aqualis is continuing to drop. Let me in. All right, let's go back to base and I mean, we can just make all of the things now. Yeah, this is fine. I was wondering where we were at in terms of relation to the base, and I think we figured it out. I'm just gonna tell people that's my car. Because that's what I really want it to be. Okay, biolab. I need one piece of aluminum, and I need a super alloy. And then I need 2 osmium. Let's figure out where we're gonna slap this. Where do we want to attach? Jesus, we already have that unlocked. Gonna put it right there. And then we're gonna change the entry point for this base to right here. That makes more sense. I always feel like the biolab is like the control center, and I don't know why I have that in my head now, but it feels like this is your base of operations. I think it's just because of all the important like recipes are here with explosive powder and stuff. Yeah, the water cycle is done and we are on our way to vegetation. We just flew through that. It's also new, it's also different. There's so much stuff that I can do now instead of being limited. Once I figure out where the super alloy comes from, we're going to be in business. And if there is no super alloy, I'm going to cry. Okay, so far we have explored this. There's still stuff going on all through here. It's going to be a very watery map. It's a very small map. This is definitely not as big as Prime. Back with the pepperoni roll. There we go. Got it out eventually. But hell yeah. Here. I am not going to be happy if we get through this and we figure out that there is no way to get super alloy naturally on this map without like having to harvest everything manually. I will not be happy because that's going to suck. It's going to be a big ol' suck. Let's see. We don't have any sulfur yet, so I don't need to worry about that. I'm just gonna let that keep farming. Any chance I can get, I'm just gonna let it go. Let's see. Do we have any other tier 2 fertilizer? We do. We have the tree bark. I have a Pamela Anderson thing somewhere. No, I had another one. Yeah, okay, we'll have that at least. I know I have another Pamelia somewhere, but I'm not going to try to find it right now. I just want to get another one of these down. Where'd my bacteria culture go? I had 2 of them in here that I remember. I know I spent one of them, but I thought... That's weird. All right, well, break something down. Break it down a boogie. Did I put it over here? Something is happening outside. There we go. Why did I not grab the tree? Give me the tree. All right, what is happening out here? It's just a sandstorm. Nothing weird. Okay, so I figured out there's no reason to just not slam these side by side. Because it's round and rolls. That sounds about right. Like, ah, yes, my pepperoni roll. It's not actually the name. He's just describing what happens when he puts on the plate. He's like, oh, look, pepperoni roll. Oh yeah, no, that's why I'm putting them close. Because originally when I was doing this, I thought there was some kind of like diminishing returns if you had them too close. Until I finally realized that's not at all how it works. You can just have them as close as you want. The only thing it affects is just the density of the trees. I would rather spread them out and have them everywhere if I could. But for the sake of the multiplier, I just keep them next side by side. I wonder how high that water is going to rise. Because this is only phase 1. Is it going to go up higher when all the ice melts? That's kind of concerning. All right. Eat. Thank you, and go back. I mean, at this point, they might as well just give me breathable atmosphere. I'm already good. God, that's crazy looking. This is such a weird view. Okay, before I forget, let's build the Frood. Let's do the Frood. Now let's get this down. I'm just gonna put them right here. There, and now we have that. We can monitor that just fine. Put one of those there, and let's fill in this gap as well. And then at some point we'll delete that last one, and that is a serviceable base with plenty of room for us to do everything that we need without me feeling like I'm getting suffocated. Nice. Yeah, that did not take long at all to get this off the ground and get this flying. It's going up so fast. For just getting started, that's insane. And then once we actually get some super alloy coming through here, we'll be able to really start cranking out like the pressure drills, the heat things, and more tree spreaders, and then animals. Yeah, it's really just going to come down to where's the super alloy going to come. I'm wondering if we even will be able to mine for super alloy somewhere, or if that's going to not be possible this time. We may have to have a drill for every single individual material. And then I wonder if we can put an auto crafter between them and it will just pull. But then the problem is I don't know where the aluminum's going to be here. If there even is aluminum on this map. We'll just have to see what happens. I don't like the fact that it's showing me selenium and nothing else. I'm getting tired of doing the super alloy hunt. Did anybody else just hear that? Or did I definitely just heard a scream in the distance. That genuinely sounded like the random arc guy screaming. Bro's going to other planets just to scream in peace. No matter how far you run, no matter how far you go, you cannot outrun random arc guy screaming in the background for no reason. He finds a way, just like life. Pop in Minecraft and you hear the arc guy in the background. Pop in Animal Crossing, the arc guy is already screaming on the loading screen. Pikmin, you go down to a new sublevel and the first thing you hear is arc guy screaming. Huh. Well, I don't know what the scream was from. There's definitely nothing out here. And it's just that dude yelling. You're just walking around, you're just hearing the distance. Ah! Ooh! Okay. Alright. Hello. I didn't expect to find obsidian immediately. That's interesting. I found the obsidian right off the bat. Well, this is great so far, except for super alloy. You have left me with no super alloy. What do you think made him want to yell? No, if she took the kids, he'd probably be happy. He stubs his toe frequently. That's much more likely. I'm imagining it's like that Family Guy meme where he falls, like, man, I don't remember how that goes now. But the one where he just sits there and he's like, oh. Oh, it's just the arc guy that is just oh. It's for when he stubs his toe, he gets a splinter in his toe, and he, I always imagine that arc guy is living somewhere in the redwoods. That's always just my headcanon. Wait, Infernal, didn't they add something to ASA where it's like there's NPC villages now or something? Like not even on the new map, like it's on the island and stuff now too? Dude probably doesn't even have any toes left. He's probably just stubbing his own foot at this point. Like no toes, just They're nubs. They're gone. He's starting to make new toes by driving a wedge into his foot. Can I make that? I can, son of a gun. Holy crap, this started skyrocketing for no reason. I have absolutely no idea why it started skyrocketing. So yeah, there is some multiplicative thing going on here. Okay, well, that's easy. If we get the energy multiplier, we can just leave and go anywhere we want at any given time. Texas and kept stepping on stickers and going, "Ow, fuck!" I'm like a bitch. And the person I used to be friends with and asked if I'd stepped on any. And it was just like, "Yeah, I stepped on a few, but I didn't say anything." I'm just, they're like, "Damn, okay." That's why I don't like going outside. There's too many stickers and things. Oh god, it's almost midnight. Fuck. I don't want to stop. This is definitely a just one more thing game. God, this is such a one more thing game. This is dangerous. Yeah, I know people who are used to stepping on things like that, and you would never get a reaction. Like the people who go outdoors all the time, they're like, "Oh yeah, this happens all the time." Meanwhile, I'm over here like, I hate this and I never want to go outside again. I'll just stay inside and play my video games and work on my art and work on my Warhammer and work on my writing and all this other stuff that I have, and you can keep the outdoors crap because I don't want any of this. Let's just drop this here. It's fine. Give me some sulfur, because we're going to need that to make heat things, because this planet's going to be way too cold. Nice. For some reason, that reminded me of the time I stabbed my foot with a stick. Why did you stab yourself? Why did you stab your foot with a stick? Like, was this intentional or was it an accident? If it's an accident, I'll give you credit. If you did this intentionally, I'm concerned. Now they're outdoors, because I never felt them through your shoes. When you somehow track them inside, oh god, yeah. Oh god, yes. Oh, that's happened a few times. You think everything is fine and dandy, and then you, like, just step wrong, and suddenly you're in excruciating pain. One last thing. Like, when someone clips their toenails inside and a toenail goes flying off into the carpet somewhere and it just disappears, and then it just manages to align itself where this big honking toenail is pointed straight up, and then you're walking around without socks on even, and you step on it, and it's like stepping on a nail. That's a fun one. Ask me how many times that's happened. I was bored and stupid, and like a 7-year-old didn't have common sense. Fair. Fair enough. There's a reason there's a subreddit dedicated to that. Just got used to staring at the floor when walking around. You feel skin breaking and not feel a thing, and then there's a red faucet. Yep. Yep. I've done that before where it's like, man, that felt like that should have hurt. I guess it's not gonna, oh, nope, there's the blood. That is in fact called a toenail. You know what? Fair. Fair. But, you know what I meant. Dang it. Gosh dang it. Oh, shit. Okay. I wish I could stay on longer. I truly, genuinely do. I could probably do this for like another 2 hours and be completely fine. However, it is a work night. I do have to go to work tomorrow, even though I don't want to. So I do unfortunately have to get off of here, so that way I'm not completely asleep tomorrow. God, I wish I could be irresponsible. Oh well. That's life. Used to have 4 big pine trees in our front yard. Grabbed a stick, set up against the stick. The tree sang out damn near 40 foot, and proceeded to stomp on it. That is a hell of a read. Okay. Holy shit, man. That, God, that just sounds at, God, I can picture. That's one of those where you picture in your head and it really makes you cringe because you can imagine how you still got a small pieces of it in your foot. I stabbed myself with a pencil on accident when I was going through school, and I had a piece of graphite stuck in my leg for like 10 years. It took forever for it to come out. So you're going to be stuck with that for a good long while longer. This one time in 2nd grade, I invited a dude who was nothing but a classmate to piss me in the same year. What the fuck? I want to go back in time to before that person left that comment. What the hell? I definitely want to go back in time before that comment. That's definitely insane. Mission accomplished. That cat picture is hilarious, though. That cat is hilarious. Oh, no, we're just one more thinging. We're not... Wait, what? No. What do you mean? No. What? I almost died because I was getting one more thing that I wasn't looking at my stats. Jesus Christ. He is fused to the urinal to try and hide. That's hilarious. Oh my God. That's probably a setup, but it's still funny. The mud that's still in your elbow? That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Goddamn. Okay. Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm yawning a lot. I need to go to bed. I need to get off of here. So that way I can get my week off started with probably minimal failure. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, okay. So I am going to go ahead and hop off of here. It is that time. It's very much that time of the night. It's way past that time of the night. I'm not going to one more thing myself. I will be back tomorrow for sure. I probably will be it might be delayed. It might be close to on time. It depends on how fast I get through my lunch stuff. If I get through the lunch stuff within the lunch period, then I'll be on at my usual time. If I don't, then I'll be slightly delayed, but we'll see what happens there. So, with all that being said, as per usual, thank you all for hanging out, and thank you all for chatting. I appreciate it. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this wasn't too boring. I think it got way more exciting when we got off of Aqualis. And yeah, so we'll do this more tomorrow, I think. It'll be Pokemon Shiny Hunting on Wednesday, as has become the norm, and we will see what Friday brings. I'll tell you right now that Friday won't be Warhammer. Okay, y'all have a good one. I'll take it easy. I'll catch y'all later, either in Discord or next stream, whichever one comes first. Until then, bye. Have a good one. Peace. I'm out.